Hello guys, welcome back to the series and welcome back to Denmark as the manager of Vejgaard on our epic quest across Europe to win every top flight division in the European nations that are in the base game. Our fifth season here at Vejgaard. Obviously I went over the struggles that we've had here in Denmark in the last episode. We're struggling again this season as well. It was to be expected though, really. We're a newly professional side. We've had 3 straight promotions. We're struggling in the top flight. We'll obviously have a run through that. You'll hear the opening day of the season against FC Copenhagen, where we played quite well, I thought, and lost 2-0. You can see there's a lot of red though in our schedule. We took on SecondYellowCard, I think it's pronounced SecondYellowCard in the next one. We did get our first goal of the season though. Unfortunately, we did miss a penalty as well, so we did miss out on some points there. But they did pick up the win really late on in the 92nd minute. We played quite well. I was quite pleased. There's a couple of poor performances. You know, the squad does need some massive improvement, which obviously, if we stay in the division, it's something I'm going to work on. AAB were next. These are a city rival of ours. We narrowly were defeated again, 3-2 in this one. It was a late goal that denied us a point in this one with Bongani Molefi's 87th minute penalty. We did get some first goals for the club though from Brewers and Kitbasher. Again, we've played okay. We've actually done okay. We've only had 2 shots on target though, and they have both gone in. So finishing is a little bit of a weakness. But like I say, this was a city rival. So, you know, derby games, they go out the window. Next up was Brøndby. Again, another disappointing defeat in this one. Mirko Sabe was sent off in the 57th minute as well, which didn't make things any easier. You know, we were already on the back foot by then. Brøndby absolutely dominated us. It was just a poor performance from us. But thankfully, next game we picked up our first win. It was against HB Koj. I think it's pronounced Koj. The team who were promoted with us last season, we picked up a 1-0 win, and it was Mads Wiebel in the 56th minute who grabbed the goal. We were, I want to say marginally better, but if you actually have a look at the match stats, it was a very even game, and we're possibly lucky to win the game. Wiebel with the goal from a corner, so we've not really scored from open play. We've not, not great, but we did back that up with a 2-1 win over Lyngby, which was absolutely fantastic. We scored deep into injury time at the end of the first half before Michael Melander Post got his first goal of the season in the 69th minute. They did score their own in the 24th minute, so they were 1-0 up. They did also have a player sent off in the 64th minute, which really did help. They were probably the better team. And we were lucky to pick up the win here. So we're off the mark, 6 points, which is great. Unfortunately, it was back down to earth in the next one against Nordsjælland. It was a disappointing 4-1 defeat. Rasmus Storm with 2, Anderson and Anderson with goals apiece. Giovanni Reden did get one back for us in the 52nd minute from the penalty spot. We weren't that bad, really. We weren't that bad. Nordsjælland have had 5 shots on target and 4 of them have gone in. We've only hit the target 4 times, though, unfortunately. But if XG wise, it was a very, very close game. Midtjylland were next, the team who turned us down right at the start of my Danish adventure, after having an interview, after asking for backroom staff changes, and we lost 2-1. A 93rd minute winner for Midtjylland, which was heartbreaking. After we took the lead in the 77th minute as well, we threw it away. But Melander Post has had a shocking game for us. We're not consistent. We're either good or we're really bad, but Midtjylland absolutely battered us, to be fair. We've only had 3 shots with 2 on target, so obviously deserved to lose. Knocked out the cup as well to Silkeborg, but next up in the league was Vejgaard, a 2-0 defeat here. Lucas Christ with both the goals, 13 and 74 minutes. We weren't in the game. We weren't in the game at all. Just, have a look at the XG. We were poor again. Very, very poor. But we did, in our last game, pick up a 2-2 draw, which was really good. We had a player sent off in the 21st minute as well. Stefan Dekisher and Amir Saka got the goals for us. It was a late equaliser for us after Aygun Paikoch had put AGF ahead in the 81st minute. They did batter us, and we've done quite well to get the point, to be fair. Somehow, in terms of how things are looking in the league, it's not great. We're in 11th place with 7 points on the board. There's one worse team than us, though, which is which is fantastic, but we've not scored enough and we've conceded far too many. All I need to do is finish 10th though. Or when the league splits, I need to finish not in the bottom 2, basically, which is what we're aiming for this season. So today we're taking on. We're going to have 2 games today. We're going to take on OB, and then we're going to take on Sonderjysk, I think it's pronounced. We're going to miss Copenhagen in the middle. So let's get into today's game. I've made possibly a couple of tactical tweaks. I've been trying some. This is one of RDF's. RDF, he's the tactic master, isn't he? I thought I'd give it a go. It's an asymmetric 4-2-3-1, and there's 2 variants. There's home and away. I may do a video on them separately, but we're going to try it. We're going to give it a go. We're not quite familiar with it yet. So, lineup for the first game today is going to be Skogan in goal. It's going to be Kjeldsen, Saka, Sabe and Agger as the back 3. I believe there's a suspension to Højbjerg after his red card. Godseer is going to be a ball-win midfielder on defend for us, with Hansen as a roaming playmaker. Brewers comes out as the inverted winger on the right-hand side, with Redan dropping to a shadow striker. Melander post inside forward on the left-hand side, with Vejgaard as the lone striker. Hopefully we can at least pick up a point in today's games. We're straight into our first highlight, and it is OB with the ball. It's Carstensen down the line looking for Koulibaly, I believe that says. We've fouled him. Oh my God. There's a minute on the clock and we've given away a penalty straight away. Things are tough enough as it is. They're tough enough as it is, and we give away a penalty after a minute, which is always helpful. And of course they've scored it. Skogan, by the way, is an absolutely shocking goalkeeper. I need a new goalkeeper. Skogan, he's appalling. He's absolutely appalling. If you've seen some of the things that he's done in his time here, some of the saves that he just stands and watches the ball, he's just fell over there. He's not even dived for that. And we're on the back foot straight away. And it could get worse. It's Sterno with the free kick. It's thankfully for us, it's gone wide though. As far as the tactics concerned though, guys, I am looking to go back to my usual, either with the 2 inside forwards or the 3 advanced forwards. I just need the squad to do it really. Obviously having 3 forwards is quite taxing, which means it probably means I need 5 forwards who are capable of playing in the first team in total, for suspensions, injuries, stuff like that. So I'm going to experiment a little bit. We've played with the current tactic we've had now for quite some time. We do need to switch things up a little bit and see if we get any better results. But we're in at half time, 1-0. We've had 1 shot, not hit the target once. We've had 22% of the ball. 22%. I'm going to tell them I'm not happy. I'm also going to switch the tactic to the home one. It's not too different. It changes Vejgaard to a pressing forward and this from a shadow striker to an advanced playmaker. It also changes it from defensive to balanced. It's a little bit more attacking. Let's see if it can produce any better results for us. I highly doubt it though. Oh, it's a rare Vejgaard touch of the ball in a highlight. It's Agger finds Sabe into Hansen, the roaming playmaker, finds Saka into Godseer. Redan, we're moving forward here. The advanced playmaker now in the second half. Has he got any support? Finds Godseer again. What an effort that is. Oh my God. Imagine if that had gone in. That would have been great, wouldn't it? But shoots of something happening there. Oh, whoa. 2 highlights in a game. Vejgaard. Hansen finds Redan. Melander post. He's a touch is shocking and he's given the ball away. And OB now on the attack with Neles on this right hand side. Sabe gets a foot in. It's fallen to Hansen Nielsen though. Now Sterno. And it's 2-0. Quack Biho gets the second goal of the game for OB. We looked like we were just about to get. We were holding on really. We obviously were holding on, but we actually had an effort. We've struggled really struggled in this game. Unfortunately though, they are second in the league now though, which Copenhagen are gone. They're absolutely gone. It's going to be tough to overthrow them in Denmark, particularly with Vejgaard. I'm hoping that we can get noticed by one of the bigger clubs and get ourselves in there. Otherwise, it's going to be a little bit of a rebuild for me here. And we've just given the ball straight back to them there. It's Sterno feeding the ball into Koulibaly, switching it out right to the right-hand side. It's Quack Biho, the second goal scorer, finds Schilling. Sterno again, Quack Biho, tackled well by Sabe. Vejgaard, can he get us away? He needs some support though. He's got Agger outside of him. Ball forward to Melander post. Inside to Hansen. Hansen with the ball forward to Dekasir. This is the opportunity for a goal. Oh my God, he's shanked it wide. He shanked it horribly wide. Has the young Belgian. We just want the full-time whistle now. It's not too embarrassing again, which is good. But not the greatest. Not the greatest. Right, guys, welcome back to the second game. We're going to take on SecondYellowCard in today's game. Like I said at the start of the episode, Copenhagen thumped us 4-1. The thumped us 4-1. I went back to the the old formation with the wingers on this one, just to try something. Didn't work. I've changed the formation again for today. I've gone to what is basically, it does need some tweaking. It's just an old one that I had lying around, which I've loaded up. But it's 4-2-3-1 is the most overpowered formation in Football Manager, so hopefully we can get something out of it. We don't quite have the players to fill all the positions that we need them to, unfortunately. But the lineup we're going to go with for today is going to be Skogan in goal. Kjeldsen, Saka, Sabe and Højbjerg comes back into the squad. Godesar and Bashiu as the two defensive midfielders. Brewers, Hansen and Christensen as the three advanced midfielders there. With Dekasir starting up top again for us. Hopefully we can pick up the result today. We really need to find some form. As you can see, Nordsjælland are starting to get away from us a little bit on 3 points. Obviously, you expect Nordsjælland to not be in the position that they're in, or AAB to be fair to them. Lyngby are doing quite well. We do really need to start picking up some points, so I'm getting quite desperate. We've started off the better side here though against SecondYellowCard, who are currently in 5th position in the table. Maybe the 4-2-3-1 is going to work. As I say that though, they do have a corner. It's headed towards goal. Thankfully for us, though, it's harmlessly gone over the bar. But maybe we do need to look to go in a bit more meta in Football Manager to try and get some results with the 4-2-3-1. It's 4-2-3-1 Gegenpress is basically broken in Football Manager. Yeah, we'll see how we get on. We're doing quite well so far today, though. It's very even. We're just about to approach half-time. They are coming forward again. That's easy for Skogan, though, to pick up. Can he do something with it? He rolls out to Saka. Comes across his central defensive partner in Sabe. Forward towards Bashiu. Sabe again. Højbjerg. All the way back to Skogan in goal, who's forced along. Can we win the header? Brewers is going to be underneath it. We can't win the headers. Anderson Koch wins it. And now it's Novikov. Finds Ankerson for SecondYellowCard. Apologies if I'm pronouncing that wrong. Anybody who's Danish, please tell me how to pronounce it. As they're coming forward now with Daniels. And they... nearly a great goal there for the opposition. We are in at half-time, though. 0-0. Much better performance so far. And we've actually had a few shots, which is good. I'm still going to tell them I'm not happy, though. Let's see if we can, fire them up a little bit. Hopefully get a goal. We need a win. We need a win. And hopefully this is it. It's Højbjerg with the throw-in. Finds Bashiu. Back to Højbjerg. Advancing forward. No. Oh, it's good effort, but he's not the one who you want having shots on his unfavoured right foot. The left wing back there. Right, Brewers picks the ball up. Finds Dekasir to Højbjerg again. Into the penalty area again. Has he got any support? He's going by himself again. But again... it's the left wing back taking the shot on his weaker right foot. It's not what we want to be seeing. Right, we're approaching the final 10 minutes now, and it is coming down our left-hand side again with Højbjerg. He's looking this time for Christensen, but it's cut out. He's then fouled. He's then committed a foul. He's just come back from suspension. This is his first game back from his suspension. Ollie Christensen, you're having an appalling game, mate. So you're coming off. We'll get Agger on. We'll move Hansen over to there, and we'll wing it with that. But Højbjerg's literally, this is his first game back from a 2-game ban, and he's got sent off again, which is always helpful, especially with such a small squad as ours. But we're approaching the full-time whistle now. Here, it looks like we're going to hold on for a point, which is really, really good. Some poor performances going forward again, but that's a fantastic point for us, a great point, and one that we really, really. Oh my, I've annoyed. I'm going to stop listening to my assistant because that happens all the time. We really needed that point. Really needed it. And that's That's moved us up to 8 points now from 13 games, which is nowhere near good enough. We're 3 behind the next team. A little bit of a gap to Coj now. Thankfully, we do have a derby coming up next as well, which is obviously something for off camera for me. Guys, thank you as always for being here. It's been an absolute honour as always. Please remember to hit that thumbs up button for me there, guys, and the subscribe button. Let me know how you think our Danish adventure is going in the comments below. Any tips as well, anything like that would greatly be appreciated to help me get out of this relegation fight that we're in. But guys, thank you very much, and I'll see you all in the next episode, 2/3 of the way through the season. So cheers, guys.